What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mile High Misfits. In today's episode, we're going to be going over how to do the Anti-Venom mod on the C5 Corvette with the 6-speed manual, so stay tuned. Obviously, last week we were doing some exhaust leak repairs, so the car was already up in the air. So I was thinking to myself, why not do the Anti-Venom mod while we're at it? I have been told repeatedly from many other C5 Corvette enthusiasts that this is one of the best cheap mods to do to your car, and it's super easy to do. This right here is literally all you need. So you need a 15/16 deep socket on a ratchet, and you need this part number right here from Dorman, which is the 65277, and it comes with these two copper washers right here. And they cost me a whopping total of $5.37. So before I jump into it, I should probably explain what the Anti-Venom mod actually is. In stock form, the T56 that comes in the C5 Corvette has a pretty notchy feel to it, and so a lot of people dislike that. And a lot of this has to do with the detent mechanism that is housed on the passenger side of the transmission. So basically, with the Anti-Venom mod, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull out the detent mechanism and we're gonna shim it out. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna lessen the spring force on the shifting mechanism. And here is the exploded view of the transmission here. So you can see right there, number 10 is exactly what we're talking about. Number 10 is the shift detent assembly. So that right there is what we're gonna mess with today. And that brings me to today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is eManuals Online, and this right here is one of the manuals that I got from eManuals Online. This is an incredibly helpful resource that I use when repairing anything on my C5 Corvette. This is the repair manual for the manual transmission, and as you guys can see, it has the exploded views for every component in this transmission. So even on the most complex jobs, I know exactly how things go back together. This also includes things like specialty tools, torque specs, and much more. And these manuals are the exact same documents that the dealership uses when repairing your car. So make sure to check out eManuals Online by clicking the link in the description. But without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so we are getting under the car now on the passenger side rear, and as you guys can see, the transmission is right here, and we are going to get kind of towards the back. So right there is that detent mechanism that I was talking about. And again, that is a 15/16 socket. Got the ratchet on it, so now I'm gonna break it loose. All right, guys, well, here we are. This is the detent mechanism that we're talking about. There's the detent ball right there, and the spring right here basically is what causes the shifter to feel so notchy, because every time that you shift, it's fighting that spring force. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take probably one of the washers here and shim out that spring. So basically it's just gonna go around this right here and it's gonna space it out. And so you're gonna have just slightly or less spring force on the shifter, and that's going to make the shifts feel a little bit smoother. This mechanism is extremely important because that's what keeps the shifter in place. It keeps it from popping out. If you didn't have this, every time that you disengage the clutch, the shifter would just pop out. Nothing would keep it in place. So we still need this, but we do want to space it slightly out so that way we have a little bit smoother of a shifting feel. And because I have the stock shifter in mind, I'm probably just going to use one washer and that should suffice. But if you have a short throw shifter in yours, you might want to use two washers and see how it feels. All right, so here's your washers here. Again, we're just going to use one of these. So you're just going to put this washer here. It's going to slip around just like that. And again, this is just going to space that out. So we're going to thread it in exactly the way it was before. We're going to torque it down, and then we're going to see how it feels. So as you guys saw, the T56 shifts a little bit smoother now, and it's a bit less notchy, but I think that this change would be a lot more noticeable with a short throw shifter. And although this change still is nice, I think that I could stand to add one more washer in and it would be even smoother. But honestly, guys, I never really minded how this car shifted to begin with, even without the Anti-Venom mod, so I'm not going to go back and change it. I think even with one washer, this car still shifts great. But there you guys have it. That's how to do the Anti-Venom mod on your C5 Corvette. But if you've done this mod on your C5, let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the content for today, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for future content. I'll catch you guys next week. Later.